Well, that's interesting. Okay. Hello again. Well, what the fuck is that? Dude, substrafing and like using the camera to aim, or rather using the 6 to aim at the same time, is really fucking hard. Holy shit. Like, I can do them as sort of distinct movements, but I can't do them all at once. And then, inevitably, I fuck up. It's like... It's always what happens in an actual game when I try to substrafe too much. Like, I'll do it every now and then, and like, it's easy to just fit it in with your movement. But like, if you're trying to do it in the middle of a fight, it's like, you gotta actually aim at the dude you're fighting. Okay, that's rotation. I haven't bought anything yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I haven't checked the stores around. Nothing. What are these normally? I also discovered that... Oh, hello. I actually do want this. I was about to say, I've discovered that I have basically no special power-up headgear. So... I am going to buy that. Because of course they keep buffing special power-ups, so naturally I'm going to need it at some stage. Because I've got a pure, I've got sub-saver, and I've got quick respawn, which is there, but that's it. Like, I don't have anything else. I have literally 0... Well, now 1. Oh no, I've got the camping hat. So yeah, literally only one other piece of gear that has special power up, rather. Aside from the 3 I've already rolled. So yeah, I'm never going to ever use this piece of gear ever. So yeah, there's a few pieces of gear like that. I think the bamboo hat's another one that I just will not use. Oh yeah, the squids can definitely be stoners, that's absolutely a thing. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, the occasion for the stream, what I'm going to be doing is playing, like, solo, well, I'm going to be playing solo, but I'm going to be doing, like, specific practice in solo. It's going to be pretty broad, so, like, for example, it's, Spot Zone's Moray Snapper. So what I'm going to be working on this session is playing around the left side of the map on Moray, out of spawn. So normally Moray is one of my weakest maps, partly because I just don't play it, but also because like I never enjoyed playing it, so like I never really got into it. But also because like none of my usual weapons aside from Sloshing Machine or any like things that I'm comfortable with here. So what I'm going to be doing in this session on Moray, assuming I get it, which, considering that I've had rotations where I've literally got like one of the 2 maps 3 times in the entire 2 hours, may or may not happen, but what I'm going to be practicing is using this new area of the map to sort of get in and be aggressive on the zone and like take control, etc. rather than my usual thing of, like, getting stuck on the right side of the map, because normally what happens, and this is sort of part of why I don't like this map very much, is normally what happens is I end up over here somewhere with my blaster, which isn't good because this ledge here is tall enough that I can't really shoot below it with my blaster. Like, I can sort of do this kind of thing, and I'll hit people in the ledge, assuming it stops giving me RNG bullshit. Like, but that'll only hit sort of up to about there. Whereas if someone's like sitting right here, and like I miss a shot on them, they can just pop up and ledge snipe and shoot me. And also, of course, like, I can hit people sort of around here, and that's all great. But it's like, it's really easy for me to get rushed down if I'm up here. So like, a shooter can just sort of, you know, swim up this edge of the map here, and then like, they've taken our snipe. So instead, I'm going to be focusing on, like I said, the left side, using this whole area because like I can basically dominate this area with the blaster. Defending from over here, pushing up, taking their old zone, taking snipe, taking overlook, and then potentially getting like into a sort of position up here. Because like, part of the problem that we have in our team at the moment is that nobody likes playing Moray, nobody knows how to play it properly. And people are way too timid because they used to like Splatoon 1 Moray, where you couldn't get any base if they had a decent sniper. Or like early Splatoon 1 Moray, that is. So like, I can't afford to be timid on that map. I need to actually know how to push on it. As for Sniper Canal, I need to be playing around here a bit more often. Because normally I'm okay at playing at pit, but I also need to be able to push on the other side of the map. Because like this area over here, this is easy enough to push, but on tower control, like, the tower moves up through this section, and as a blaster, I need to be ahead of the tower, which usually means clearing out bunker and taking ramp control, and then moving into pit to sort of stop people around here as well, like just camping this area and whatnot, rather than like just walking next to the tower or anything like that. Rapid Blast is a different story, but I'm not playing Rapid Blast at the moment. So yeah. So that's sort of the game plan. I'll sort of take this map as it comes a bit, because I also need to sort of figure out where I'm comfortable. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, so the general idea of these streams is I'm going to be focusing a bit more on learning things, or like practicing things, as opposed to like trying to win. And also playing a bit more of a team-oriented style where like I'm not really necessarily doing things myself, and instead I'm letting my team sort of dictate the pace a bit, and like I push in with them and help them out and that sort of thing. So, here we go. Also, hello to the people in chat. I haven't been ignoring you, I've just sort of been either focused on practice or ranting, so, yeah. Welcome. It's been some time. Actually, the only real problem with this whole setup is that Japan's kind of dead at this hour, so I might end up in a lot of American lobbies. Or very strange Japanese lobbies, that's also a possibility. What's the history behind the name Watershed? I turned my Switch on, I went to my profile, I thought of a name that wasn't FLC, and I entered it. That is literally the whole story. Oh, what the? Thought I was further away from that, my bad. Oh, hey, they've got a Splatfest going on, right? I forgot about that. Okay, so I gotta be faster. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, that went about as you'd expect. Nice. Rapid. Oh my gosh, I hate this. So I'm not doing too well right now, but it's okay. First game of the day, I can't expect to be too good. I'm also usually using swim speed on this build. Okay, so right there, teammate was pushing up ramp, and the Splatling was vulnerable from bunker, so I figured I'd go to the bunker, maybe take out the rapid, which, yeah, again. Nice! Is anyone coming this way? Shooting down Splashdown, yeah, it's certainly an experience. Normally I just do it by shooting under their Splashdown with a blaster. Because, like, I think I've explained this before, but, shooting down Splashdowns is not a thing that I can do. And it's not out of, like, slow reactions or anything like that, it's literally because my ping is always too high to actually hit them on reaction. Or at least, it's always too high to hit a Splashdown user in a way that makes it look like I've shot down a Splashdown. Right? So, like, what happens is, I'll hit someone before they splash down on my screen, before they're even in the air, and that'll be, like, the equivalent of what people do in, like, land situations where they just, like, shoot up in the sky. It's kind of like that, that one clip of Pionge sniping, I think it was Urza. It was either Urza or Kira, I don't know, it was one of those French shooters. But, like, on the stream, it looked as though he did like a 90-degree upward flick. But on his screen, it was just like a 90-degree flick. And like it looked impressive. It looked more impressive than it was because on Urza's screen, he'd started the splashdown, but he wasn't in his iframes yet. But on Pion's screen, he'd just preemptively shot Urza. And that's sort of what my splashdown kills look like most of the time. And indeed, like, I'll usually get a kill on someone. Like, I'll get the damage on someone, and then they'll start the splashdown animation, and then they'll explode in midair, like, after I've already shot them. So... They have a snip. Smartly snipper. They also have a Jet Scorcher, which is unfortunate for them. Okay, snipers from the usual spot. Hello, being rushed. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, I can jump to that. It's being pushed. Oh, damn. I just walked into it. Front. Let's go up here. Nice, that goes down. With the sniper. This guy. Oh, hit when that happens. Yeah. Around to a different angle. Oh, that guy's already watching it. There's a guy like right here. No. Brings him through here. Not down. Didn't get my splash down. Not that it would have mattered very much, but... Destroy, he used a stingray, dude. He used all his resources on me, that's not destroying. Goes down. And coming, it's jet and a snipe, I need to get out. Boss is going around. He's dead. Ah. Okay, so I stopped paying attention to what my team was doing there for a bit, and I got caught out. Up my team, there's another one in 5, 2 at 5. Really hoping I'll be able to heal that. Fucking special power stingrays are so annoying. Yeah, nice. Let's shoot that one. Yeah. Guy. Oh, I'm retarded. They're gonna get the zone back off this. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, yes, they are. Okay, no, they're not. Can I increase my mic volume? Sure. I should probably just turn it up, actually. There we go. When am I going to go to a LAN? When I can afford to. Being in Australia is kind of a disadvantage on that, in that regard. Holy shit, finally. Fuck, do I actually have chunks for that? I've been needing, sorry, not quick respawn, stealth jump shoes with swim speed for so bloody long. Give me that snail. Okay, so I got a bajillion run speed chunks still. I don't know how I've got 70. I just, like, I don't use run speed anyway, but, like, I have not had that many quick respawn, sorry, quick super jump chunks. Or quick respawn for that matter, but then of course I actually use quick super jump now, so. Yeah, okay, so my shoe's gonna have a run speed sub for a while. Okay. Yeah, if I'm gonna make, like, I think the earliest LAN that I can attend would be Smash and Splash. I'm not exactly confident that it's gonna happen, but, like, I'll still sort of see what happens. Give it a shot. Okay, so... Oh wait, I turned my bloody volume up, what am I doing? Instead of my mic settings. Let's... Okay, that should be a bit better. Sorry about that, I used the wrong dial. Donation drive. I mean... Like, I do actually want to make it out to a LAN. I'm just not exactly going out of my way to, like, make other people pay for it. Okay, so... I think I'm gonna stick with... Yeah, I'll just use this. Because I'm sort of hoping the comeback is going to make it so that my Ninja Squid doesn't hurt too much. Incidentally, I actually don't like comeback that much. I don't tend to run it. Most of the time I'm running other things, because it feels as though in this game, even with quick respawn, you're not really, like... You're not really feeding very much. Like, you're not actually getting the comeback as often as you would with a zombie build in the previous game. So, yeah, I haven't been, like, going for it as such. Okay, nice, we got a junior. Oh hey, Dapple Vo. Interesting. They've got some disruptors. These Dapples. That's fucking disruptors, dude. Holy shit. Just a million disruptors all over the place. Okay, we can get in on the right side here. This guy chilling? Okay. Let's not go that way. Oh, goodness. Yeah, okay. I had no way to go there. Come on, team, this way. Ugh, no. Well, I got two, but... Kind of feel as though, we didn't quite know what to do to get out of the base there. I was trying to pull people over to the right side, but I think it was too little too late. Yeah. Oh, level 39, yeah, that's probably part of the problem. Because, like, in that case, what we needed to do was go out to the right side. There was a spawn camp set up on, our... What do I call that? I don't even know what I call that. I don't know my own callouts, fuck. But, like, when there's a spawn camp like that, the only option you have is to go to the right. Like, you can try to fight it if you got grenades or whatever. Like, you can just put some nades in there and just, like, try to do something off that. But far more often... it's better to just, like, get out of your base and let them come to you. Because, like, if they're in your spawn, doing shit like what that Splatter Shot was doing, he can't actually get up to you, and you've got enough protection to go out the right side. Bike, one's rushing. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, so that's one of the problems with the Ninja Squid build, is that you don't have enough speed to actually get away from things. Oh, fuck. Let's shoot down, we get zone off this. Get this. Oh my gosh, did we really not get the zone off that? Should have just gone straight for the zone and pulled him toward my team then. Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling the lack of swim speed. Because, like, what's happening is I'm getting myself into situations that I'd normally be able to, like, get away from. But because I'm so slow, like, I get stuck in things and, yeah. Also kind of feels as though that's like the second Dapple Duelie who just doesn't understand how you play that weapon, I think. Yeah, no, okay, there was the definite misplay there was trying to fight the Junior when he had armor. That was a bit stupid, especially since, like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna hit him with a direct that close range with any kind of reliability. So the play there was to move back towards zone and just sort of drag him to my team and hope that they could do something about him. I'm also feeling as though the if I'm going to go into mid, I need to actually fully commit to it, rather than, like, sort of lingering in the back of my zone hoping that someone's going to rush. Because if they're going to rush, they already know to fucking pre-fire where I am. And a lot of the time, like, there's going to be bombs chucked over the top to, like, tag me and prevent me from doing what I'm doing. So the only option I have there would be to rush the right side of the zone to cut off people going to their bike. How do Dapples play? Very aggressively, and with sort of an emphasis on painting. To get Inkstorm, but, like, it's kind of like how the Zinc used to play a little bit. Oh gosh, the blasters. It's similar to how the Zinc used to play, where you would have, like, a sort of rotation where you would get your special and then you'd go in and then you'd, like, go and paint and then get your special again. Okay, that guy committed Sudoku. Okay. Thought I'd get the direct there because I was pre-firing it, but he slipped. This guy is a guy who holds zone. Well, we should be getting points, but unfortunately we have, like, 10 blasters, so we can't actually paint the zone. Oh shit! And he killed himself. Doesn't look like anyone's rushing him. Oh wait. This is gonna be awkward. Whee! should be game. Yeah. Okay, so in that game, again, what I was getting at before about how I want to take control of Old Zone as soon as possible. Because what tends to happen is you actually beat the enemy team to Old Zone if you've got like a blaster or something that can like shoot into the bit behind the zipline. So what I try to do there is I'll hit the back of Sneaky, of Old Sneaky, whatever the fuck. I think I just call it Ledge normally. So I hit the back of Ledge so that I can like use it to pop up and direct someone. But also, like, if there's nobody there, then I can just use that and then, like, just go straight into Old Zone and start fucking killing people. And then, like, if I've got a teammate there, then I've got the AoE, they've got, like, the rush down, so we can just take control of it and move up. Does Australia match with Japanese lobbies? Yes. Pretty much all the time. We've still got, like, 150 ping or something to them, but to America it's, like, more like 200, so... Oh, hey, triple blasters again. Okay, so we're gonna try the right side rush. Certainly seemed to work. Oh shit, there's a guy. Fuck, I thought that was my team. My mistake. Okay, we're really split. I need to pick someone. I'm gonna pick this guy. I think that's my splatter shot. No, it's his blaster. Oh, shit. Again, I was trying to get up onto the ledge a bit so I could hit him out of his armor and like plink him away. Didn't quite work like that though. Wanted to get the splashdown and just go, but I think I... well, I mistimed. I thought I needed 2 shots, but I only needed 1. Go team! Nice lead. Oh, shit, I need to get out. Too many people down around the team. And that's... well, it's not a penalty on us, but we got the kills. That coming. Yee, fuck me. I should have splashed down sooner there. Because like he was going to baller and we were almost certainly dead because it was already paint. But if I'd splashed down a bit sooner, I would have been able to tag him before he put it up. There goes the last guy, so we can push. Oh, there is a guy. Up here. Nice. A triple blast is actually viable. Not really. It's more that, like, in solo queue, your comp is always going to be a bit shit, but, like, both comps are going to be a bit shit. And, like, with the triple blaster comp, you got a ton of slaying, right? So all you gotta do is make sure that you're always near one of your blaster friends, and you just go around fucking one-shotting everything. Which is basically what I tried to do that game, and like, you'll probably see... Hang on, I got bloody splat stats. Let me take a look. Okay, so that last game I went 10-4, and I had 5 assists. One of my other blasters had 5 assists. The range blaster didn't do too great, but that's because he's a range blaster. So, like, there were a ton of assists on my team between me and the other blaster. So, like, what was basically happening was we were just team firing and making it so that even though they had the turf, like the slosher deco kept doing things, like, they could never quite get any kind of foothold because they were always just like 1 or 2 people down. It also was really easy to, like, fight out of your base when you have blasters, because like you could see the Enzak was trying to flank a bunch, but like he couldn't do anything because you just come up against 2 blasters and just instantly die. Man, what the fuck is this? Alright. Starting to run out of money tickets too, and that's kind of not great. Pretty much, Lute, what happens is North America gets matched up mostly with North Americans, Europeans get matched up mostly with Europeans, but sometimes there is some crossover where on one hand you'll have like American players and European players who don't get lobbies for whatever reason. Maybe there's just not enough people in the pool, whatever, it takes too long for them to connect to someone. And then you get some sort of cross-region play coming from that. It's an interesting comp. The other thing is that, like, and that's kind of what happens with Japan and Australia as well. Oh, that Canada. It's really unfortunate. Nice. Stingray's gonna hit, yeah. Nice. That's a full white. Cool. So yeah, so like it's region based in the sense that like depending on your ping you'll get matched up differently. But it's also not like an explicit thing. Oh shit. Man, bubbles are stupid. I'm pretty sure at least half my damage there was from bubbles. My team needs help, but I can't jump over there. Shit, there's three of them over here. Fuck. Kind of beefed that because I kept shooting ground, but I was not getting out of that with very much. Damn it. There's a roll. And that is why you don't fucking tunnel the zone. If they're going to get the lead, they're going to get the lead. You aren't going to do anything about it. You're better off not dying and making sure that you get a solid push. A solid hold, rather. This is awkward. Don't like this at all, I can't seem to get in. I'm on +3. I also hold my controller freehand, like I don't lean my arms on anything, so there's going to be a bit of jitter from that as well. Okay, why is the game fucking telling... sorry, not the game fucking... Why is Twitch telling me my own chat rules? Okay, so I went 8 and 1 with 1 assist. 8 and 4, sorry, not 8 and 1. What the fuck? Yeah, I think the Jet was like the MVP there, because even though I got the most kills, what happened was the Jet was getting Stingray picks the whole time, and like they were always relevant too. So it wasn't as though it was just Stingraying someone in fucking spawn or whatever. What he was doing was he was pointing the Stingray at like our ramp and clearing the way so that I could get in myself. In fairness, the roller probably... The enemy team's roller didn't quite do enough, and the Forge only got a... Like, I think the Forge got... Well, it says the Forge got 4 bubbles. I know only one of the... I know only 2 of those are on zone, and one of those I shut down. So... And then their junior kind of struggled. Okay, let's try this again on the left side. This time I don't have 5 blasters on my team. Instead, they have one of them. Gotta go help this guy. Kyle, don't make me tell the viewers about how much of an evil person you are. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, this is really fucking awkward. Okay, this guy's gonna... Okay, 3 of them are done. Let's paint the zone team. Let's do it. Okay, there's a guy at bridge. Jump and help. Okay, see, this is what I was trying to avoid. Is I can't really play around the right side very well. Not that it's impossible for the weapon, but it's just difficult. Oh, there's one there. That's armor. Damn. Second too late. Also, Kyle, the Dark Triad test was not on Hizzle and Nizzle, it was on a website that had the Dark Triad test on it. So there. Nice. I needed to heal there, and I was too focused on like trying to assist. Oh, I went too close to that. I thought, fuck. I thought the barrier was gonna shield me there. Because I heard him put the bomb down, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna fucking go all the way around the corner. Holy shit! It's one way to end a game. May as well put that. That's a lot of points. Yeah, I died a lot that game. Apparently so did they. We had 28 kills and they had 31 deaths. There were a couple of Sudokus committed there. What's up, Andre? Oh no, 2080. Oh, I got the sparkle! Got a shiny gun, guys! Okay, I have no idea what the fuck the Hydra's gonna do here, but... Get the fuck out of here, Brush. Where the fuck? Oh, there he is. And then help this guy. I keep hearing splat bombs and I'm just... Okay, it's dead. Well, that's awkward. Oh wait, why am I jumping to this guy? I need to be playing from the left. Where's he going? Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, that should be game then. That's what he gets for playing Hydra. Don't do that. Dude, I love how I can see my stats for the game before it comes up on the screen. I actually won on this stealth jump shoot. Oh yeah, that was the other reason why I should be going left, is because the splashdown. Splashdown in old zone, if someone commits from Overlook, is just an instant win. Like, they can't do anything to not die. But again, though, the main thing I want to point out with the way I'm playing here is I'm not necessarily doing anything of my own accord. Like, I choose my rollout, and then I choose which teammates to help from there on. Okay, we've got a charger, they've got a charger, they've also got an air spray. Oh no. Oh, this is awkward. Alright, charges down. Get out, that's their armor. Nice, team. That actually should be rank. Because I'm on a win streak, so I'm getting more meter for a win. Yeah, that was actually really solid. Because like there was a point there where they had a ton of specials going off, and like the correct thing to do was to like back off and like let them cap the zone, but then like immediately be able to turn around and fuck them up. Anyway, I'm gonna keep that shirt. So, oh yeah, I didn't die that game. Our splatter shot was the only death. Were the only deaths. It had the whatever. Okay. Okay, so I got my special saver. That one's a 1-star, so just real quick. Yeah, okay. So like this is actually something I learned from like the very first fucking Japanese tournament I played. Is like it's better to take a penalty and then like wipe the enemy team than it is to try and stop the penalty and like lose a couple of players. Because what happens over the course of a zones game is if you stop that penalty, but like you do it uncleanly, like you lose 2 people, what happens is you lose a lot more control over the next respawn wave, and it increases the chance that the enemy team is going to be more successful with their push the next time around. Instead, what you do is you let them cap the zone, it'll put a penalty on you, but they'll also overcommit to cap the zone. So like it'll get close and then they'll be like, oh shit, we're really close, we've got to go in. And then you let them do that and then you just kill them all. And that, like, we played against what is now Detonation Gaming. So it was Yoahada and then like a bunch of his buddies. I don't know if it was, it wasn't all of Detonation because I don't think Zato was playing, but it was a lot of Detonation. And like they did that to us. Like we actually got the zone down to about like 40 points, because we'd keep taking control, but we'd never actually get a clean wipe on them. And every time we did, we'd sort of go in with like a ton of specials, and it'd be like, oh, they've just committed 4 specials. Let's just wait them out for a bit, and then they just fucking swarm us from all directions with like burst bombs and whatnot. obviously you can't do that in overtime, but like the idea is that you avoid the problem of having like bubbles or whatever on the enemy team in overtime by just playing better earlier on and like making better use of the control that you have. Okay, we have a charger, they do not. This is going to be interesting. Ah, damn it. I'm an idiot. Oh no. Oh, hello. This guy's in. And he's out again. Probably went in a bit early then. There's that bomb rush, fuck. Nice direct. Okay, we got bomb rush though, so we should. Nice! Holy fuck, okay. I've been feeding so far this game, so let's do something about that. Oh shit. Well, we got the zone, again. And again, you can sort of see, like, we got the penalty on them, and that's great, but we didn't get any points out of it. Holy shit, did I hit the ground or did he heal? What the fuck? Okay, well, my team isn't paying any attention to what I'm saying this way, so that's a bit unfortunate. No. Okay. That, I didn't do very much that game. I was feeding a bit. That's always the danger with the charger though, like, you have to have a solid front line, otherwise the charger is just a liability. And yeah, that's basically what happened. Oh no! Well, the charger, the dualies were the one who only got one kill. But the charger also wasn't hitting shots. And that's sort of the danger of charger on that map, is even though the map is quite good for long range, it's only really good for long range if you're already in. And it's also only good for long range sort of toward the open areas of the map, which, like, if... I always go out right. I was sort of pinging, like, this way, come on this way, and trying to get people to go right, because that's the only way that they actually stay alive. Okay, this elite is going to be interesting. I'm expecting to pre-fire one of these spots. Okay then. Feed me! Nice armor. Oh. Yeah, I deserve that. Oh, this is a bit of a silly jump, but... Okay. Oh, I had a teammate. That was a bit stupid what I just did, but I figured that my team was already shooting the bubbles, so there'd be a really good chance I'd be able to get in there. No, team. We're not supposed to die to E-leaders. Well, I was on track for a rank skip, but now I'm not. I think that there was sort of... I was way too hesitant going in, I needed to be going in sooner than that. I got the kill on the Forge as he was getting away. I think... Because, like, the thing with blasters is, you gotta be able to recognize the parts of the map that you can sort of take for free. Like where the enemy team is painted, but they haven't actually got any control. And that game I was kind of thrown off a bit, just because the E-leader seemed to be sort of not doing things. I don't know. My splat career. I mean, I'm in a competitive team. I play for Clockwork, but we're not very good at the moment, so. Interesting comp. About as meta as I've seen so far. Oh shit, it's two of them. Hello. Oh, I just shot basically straight through that guy. I got the cross on his fucking sprinkler, but it looked as though I just shot straight through him. Okay, that was a bit dumb. I thought that was a Soul Shuriken. They all have the same looking fucking hitbox. This might be stupid. Yes! Yes, it was. That guy's gonna get rushed. What the? Okay, that guy hasn't... Okay, so the one time I don't jump stupidly was actually a smart jump. Okay, now he's gonna get rushed. And I'm gonna jump and probably get killed. Oh, what? Okay. He's done his recon. Shit, I actually meant to jump to the guy at bridge, but no, it should be okay? Yeah. Oh, I thought I had splashdown. I'm an idiot. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm like losing track of the game right now. Need to calm down and... I'm not jumping to that. Fuck. Okay, No! Oh wow, nice job team. Okay. Bitch! Okay. As soon as I saw the jumps, I was like, okay, that is gonna be some fucking shit. Oh, holy shit! Suddenly, my fucking massive rank up. Okay. I knew I was on track for a rank up, I just didn't think I'd get one because I'd lost a couple of times there. Oh, sorry, a rank skip. Thoughts on balance of current meta? It's actually really good. People are fucking losing their minds over bubbles and armor, but neither are actually... Well, bubbles are still ridiculous, but bubbles are balanced by the fact that they're on the fucking Forge Pro, which is a garbage weapon. So, like, the thing with the meta at the moment is that there are some unhealthy things in it. So, for example, I think Stingray is a bit of a bad special. Not in the sense that it's actually, like, poor performance, but it's a badly designed special that I think doesn't quite... Well, what about custom E-Liter? Custom E-Liter is shit. It's an E-Liter. And it has, like, beacons. Where was I going with that? So, like, okay, yeah, so Stingray. Stingray, to me, is a weapon that doesn't that isn't very well designed. Because it's, like, it's a completely one-sided special in the sense that, like, you can't counter a Stingray. Like, you can't counter a Stingray, right? Like, you can only run away from it, and even then, if they can aim well enough, you are not getting away. Like, the most you can try to do is use verticality to stay alive, but even then, it's, like, really unlikely that you'll get away. Oh shit, there's a round blaster. Damn. And, like, Heavy Deco needs to be played extremely well as well. That's another thing with the bubbles. Bitch! This is gonna be awkward. What the fuck is going on, dude? I'm dead. Yeah. Boss is gonna get me. Okay, so where was I? So Stingray is the main problem I have with the game right now. Not in the sense that it's overpowered or anything, just in the sense that it's a poorly designed special that is always going to be kind of stupid. Oh, I'm dead. Like, it's always going to be a stupid special. It's either going to be garbage or it's going to be too good. And I think it needs, like, a complete redesign in order to actually, like, not be like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Missiles are actually fine. There's nothing wrong with missiles at all. People just fucking suck. Ay, 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 the blasters. This guy's safe. Oh, there's bombs everywhere. Fucking holy shit. Zone is in no man's land, dude. Let's see me make use of missiles. I don't play anything that uses missiles. Aside from like maybe ends up 89. But like who doesn't play anything? Oh, he's not dead? Hello? Were there two of them? Okay, nice. Dubs, do you want me to fucking ban you for being retarded? Because I'll do that if you like. Oh, damn it. Holy fuck. Get away. So, like, the thing with missiles is, they're not on many good weapons at the moment, so, like, Mini's fucking horrible. Vanilla dualies are okay-ish, but, you know, you wouldn't really want them on a team. Oh, no! How am I alive? What the fuck? What the? This was an absolute clusterfuck of a game, and I have no idea what happened. Come on, team! Yay! They won the game for me. Okay, so, now that I'm actually, like, composed and not trying to dodge 10 million fucking bombs and blaster shots. Yeah, I did nothing that game, holy shit. Okay. So, where I was going with the Stingray shit is, Stingray is like a one-sided special, right? Like, you shoot the Stingray, and you either hit them or you don't. They have basically no control over it, aside from, like, maybe going up and down, but even then, that's something that people can sort of learn how to handle with their Stingrays. So, like, there's no counterplay to a Stingray, like there is with things like Bubbles, with even Bomb Rush to a degree, Splashdown, Baller, like, there's always something you can do against those specials. But with Stingray, it's basically just, you see that they have a Stingray, you make sure you don't stand too close to your teammates, and you, like, stay close to something that you can climb. And that's all you can really do. Am I scrubbing for any particular reason? No. So, from that, the problem is that Stingray can't really be balanced, right? Like, it's either too good or too bad. Unless they manage to tweak the numbers just right, but even then it's always going to be sort of a special that people don't really like. And then on top of that, this is the part that I didn't get to, is that to use a Stingray most effectively, you have to back all the way up. And the problem is that short range is like the meta, and it pretty much always will be the meta, unless they change something very drastically about how long-range shooters work. And the reason for that is something I won't go into here, but it's like, it's the sort of short-range counter stuff, except sort of turned on its head a bit, anyway, whatever. But the problem with Stingray having to back up is that you got, like, Machine, 52, etc., that don't want to back up, and that's why Stingray with Special Saver is so popular, is because then you can play your Machine, your 52, go in, die, respawn, have, like, your comeback saver or whatever, and you just get your Stingray at spawn, rather than having to jump back. The reason you want to do that, as opposed to using your Stingray while you're in, is because these weapons are most effective when they're, like, really close up, and they don't want to have any downtime. Because if there's downtime, that front line starts to crumble and makes it really easy for the enemy team to push back in. Stingray is a different use case entirely, so, like, there aren't really any situations where you want to be up, and then you want to be Stingraying, and then you want to be up again. It's like, it just doesn't, that's not how the game flows. Ziff will get to that. So, yeah, that's the first problem. The second problem, the second reason why that's a problem is that with team comps at the moment, you've got sort of two distinct kind of groups of specials, which is like stuff that's like Splashdown, Baller to a degree, Inkjet, what's the other one? Bubbles to a degree, Bomb Rush to a degree, like, sort of the specials where you need the special to like push the objective versus needing the special to just like get in and get kills. So for example, Splashdown is really bad at like objective stuff aside from maybe Splat Zones, right? Because on tower control, Rainmaker, whatever, like the only thing you can really do is just like a one-off thing on the objective. It's a playmaking special rather than like an objective-based special, whereas something like Bubbles, you put Bubbles on the zone, it's instantly capped. You put Bomb Rush around a tower, they can't contest it with short range. You put a Stingray pointing at the Rainmaker, they can't push it. Like even missiles, like, and I'll get to missiles, but like missiles, fucking, what's the other specials? Armor sort of gets you in and like helps any kind of objective push, etc, etc, etc. So you need to be building your teams around these specials that help you push the objective, but then you need to have like a small amount of the other specials so that you can like get your blaster in and like make plays, or, you know, basically the things that contribute double, triple kills sort of thing. So what's happening with the meta right now is in Japan, you've got a ton of different team cores. So for example, Enzap's the most common obviously because it's got armor. But you're also seeing Dapple cores, like Dapple Nouveau cores, for rain spam, usually paired up with rapid blasters for the bomb rush. You're seeing Bubble cores with like Forge and Firefin, or Forge and Firefin, Forge and Rapid, occasionally Heavy Deco and something else. And the point of that is basically all of these cores have one thing in common, which is that they can sort of bust an area and just like completely fucking take control of it, even with no prior presence, which is really important for Splat Zones, as you'd expect, because that's where that's like you put that bust on top of the zone and you take the zone, right, and then you can push in and get kills. So right now the meta is actually very healthy because what you've got is like a ton of different ways to build those team cores, and so like you're seeing, for example, the team with Gawata and Kayatasu, they're using double Dapple Nouveaux as like their core, kind of like the same way people would use double Enzap, right? They don't have enough grenades in that comp, in my opinion, but like sometimes they'll run a vanilla Dapple instead. But all of this is like, it all sort of leaves Stingray in this really weird position where Stingray isn't really good at objective stuff aside from TC and Rainmaker. Like it doesn't really contribute to that kind of playstyle. And the splashdowns and whatnot, they're all for getting kills, and Stingray's supposed to kind of do that from a long range, but the weapons that it's on that are actually good are weapons that do not ever want to be doing that with the Stingray. So yeah, Stingray's in this weird position where like it's just poorly designed, it doesn't fit into anything particularly well, and yeah, it just sort of feels off. Like it works on things like Squeezer and Charger and Splatling and whatnot because like they're already back and like you can use the Stingray to cover a push. But yeah, it's like with 52 Deco and Machine and whatnot, it's like, dude, no. As if the point of it is that you have like long range shit that has the utility. So, and it's also like, it's also one of those comps where it's like, you look at the maps that they're playing on, and like they will change their comp up depending on the map, and then like you end up with fucking Rapid just basically pelting people constantly and drawing all the attention, and Dapples just jump in and fucking murder someone. Anyway, so for missiles I actually think are really, really good. And the reason for that is because they are very effective at countering sort of an optimal quote-unquote playstyle. This is a really hard comp to play against, what the fuck. So the missiles do this thing where like, they're best used against... Oh, holy fuck, what is he doing? Brush, hello? So, missiles are best used against, like, group top teams and whatnot, which you don't tend to see in low-level competition. Like, people are just not very good at grouping. Oh, damn. That was close. Oh, I haven't really finished with missiles. Okay, so for Zif's sake, I will repeat. So, the thing with missiles is that missiles are best used as similar to Stingray. You use them to like counter like a grouped up push, or like a grouped up hold or whatever. So you point your missiles in the general direction of where the enemy team is trying to push from. And you get information from that, so you can call like where your team should be organizing, which is something that people don't do very well, by the way. And then on top of that, when they do push in, you fire your missiles. Like what you should be doing with missiles is you hold them out, you wait, right? You have the information, you know exactly where everyone on the enemy team is. As soon as they commit to something, that's when you fire. It doesn't really matter necessarily if you like get all three or whatever, or all four or all three or whatever. You make sure that there are missiles on people who have committed to a fight or are about to commit to a fight, because then what happens is the missiles come down as they're trying to fight someone. You've already called to your team, push the right side or whatever, push this guy on right, go into their base, push this guy on right. And the missiles come down as they reach the enemy team, which marks them, damages them, and prevents them from mounting any kind of resistance, which lets you basically take an area for free, which is something that, aside from bubbles, nothing else in the game really does. So yes, missiles are very, very good, it's just that they require a coordinated team. You can't really use them in solo and expect to do too well with them. And you also can't spam them. That's the problem, is that you can spam them in the sense that it is possible to get a lot of missiles very fast because of the way they charge and the way they're depleted. In that, like, when you shoot your missiles, you can immediately start building more, right? It's kind of like a bomb rush in Splat 1. Or in this game even. But the difference is that... Okay, that was an okay trade. The difference is that in Splat 1, what happened was, like, most specials work like that, so it didn't really matter. Whereas in this game, it's like... Oh no, he missed. Whereas in this game, it's like, if you spam... Like, being able to spam a special is kind of strange. Yeah, okay, I was dead there. There's no way. Being able to spam a special is really strange in this game because most specials deplete very slowly as you use them. The only exceptions like armor if you like lose it straight away. Or like yeah, this guy's dead, okay. So armor if you... Oh gosh. Armor if you lose it straight away, bomb rush at the very end of it, but you can't like charge your own bomb... You can't charge bomb rush with your own bomb rush. Oh shit. Why do I feel like I've got a fucking D-rank lobby? Anyway, so because missiles, like you can charge them instantly, you can actually get a lot of them. So it's really tempting to spam them. And like that's sort of what a lot of Ends Up 89 players do, like sort of erroneously. But it's actually a lot better to not do that. Oh, he went the other way. And there was a suction bomb there apparently, what the fuck? Damn it. Nice, okay. Do I main Blaster? I mean, sort of. Kind of by necessity more than anything else. I also have an NZAP. Like, I do better with NZAP than Blaster, but that's just sort of... neither here nor there. Oh, fuck. That's a Blaster, I'm dead. I died of this guy's thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of weird with missiles, because, like, Mini's supposed to spam missiles, but spamming missiles is a bad idea, and it's just got a shit kit. And it's a bad weapon. NZAP 89 is good with missiles. What else is there? Vanilla dualies, again, kinda, sorta, a bit shit with missiles, just because, like... they're not bad, but they're also, like, sort of supposed to be frontline, like, super frontline stuff, as opposed to, like, painting support, whatever. Actually, I don't really know with vanilla dualies. I don't know at all. Like, I don't play dualies, I don't know people, well, aside from Setu. I don't know that many people who play dualies very well, and I certainly don't know anyone who plays dualies and also knows how to use missiles properly. How do I get on this? It was, like, pink, yeah, okay. Trash. H3, but H3 is garbage. H3 is not a good weapon in this game, and it never will be. Unless they, like, completely change it. Yeah, a lot of weapons have missiles. It's just always weapons that just aren't very good. And it's not because they have missiles, it's because they have other shit that makes them bad. So, okay, let's just fucking go through this. Yeah, Jet, again, like... okay, so special, missiles, where are we? Missiles. There we go, okay. NZAP 89. A good kit, a good weapon, it makes sense. Okay, now let's see. Jet Squadra, terrible weapon with a sub that doesn't really make much sense on it. And the missiles, it actually is good with missiles. This is actually a good missile weapon. Problem is it's a Jet Squadra. H3 nozzle nose, garbage weapon, garbage sub. Foil Flingser, again, actually pretty decent. I know I just said that, don't fucking lose your minds. Foil Flingser actually works really well now because the vertical flick is really good for painting, but then, and it sort of operates kind of like a curling bomb does with the vanilla roller. Only that it's part of the main weapon, so you actually get two, like, you still get a suction bomb and missiles out of that instead of having to use your curling bomb only for mobility. Octobrush Nouveau, yuck. Octobrush just doesn't really make any sense in this matter. There's too many blasters, too many, like, things that just stop it from being able to operate very well. Like, there's too many bombs, too much fucking rain, whatever. It does well against armor, but armor's actually kind of phasing out. Bamboo, it's a bamboo, what the fuck do you want from me? Slosher is actually okay, kind of similar to Foil Flingser, like these are okay, and they are okay missile weapons, but they don't really get them very fast. Mini Splatling already discussed, Vanilla Dualies, whatever. Same thing, already discussed it a bit. Then there's Dualie Scorchers, which again have point sensors, so it's like, fuck. Yeah, Bamboo's an okay... Like, Bamboo is okay, kit-wise. It's just, I really feel as though if you're gonna run a Bamboo, there's just so many other better things that you could run as a main weapon, because, like, the direct fire has a problem. right? Like, charges are different because they one-shot things. Bamboo, like, you have to two-shot things, and it's like... That's basically not a thing that the Slayer wants to have to do. So instead it sort of gets relegated to more of a Jet Scorcher style role, except with a better kit. But then the problem with that is that at least the Jet Scorcher's mobile. I mean, this has curling bombs, I guess, which that's... Actually, no, this ends up being more mobile than Jet Scorcher, doesn't it? And, like, the painting isn't horrible, but it's like... I don't know, it sort of feels as though if you're going to run missiles, you're going to either go for an NZAP 89 or, like, maybe dualies. Or, like, you could like, run a Foil Flings or a Slosher and just happen to have missiles. But yeah, that's my problem with Bamboo. Of course, someone's probably going to eventually prove me wrong. I've played against my share of fucking stupidly good Japanese players, but... What are they doing in that game? 5 and 7. Yeah, that was gross. Okay, I need to, like, shut up about fucking meta stuff and actually concentrate, because, like, at the start of this session, I was, like, bouncing around between teammates and staying alive and shit, whereas I'm sort of playing stupid, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, quick respawn. There's a couple of things. So, on an individual level, quick respawn is good for splat zones in particular, but it's okay on other modes, but it's particularly good on splat zones, because there's a whole fucking complicated explanation to do with the way the objective, like, because splat zones, the objective doesn't move, and it's like sort of in the middle of that, you need to retake, you need to be like pushing into suboptimal situations a lot more, which means you're going to die without getting kills, which means that you run quick respawn to get more shots at the zone before before it ticks over. And on top of that, you also run quick respawn to avoid shutout situations a lot better, where like it makes it much harder for the enemy team to like get into a situation where they've got you spawn camped and they've got specials, because once that happens, you've got like 60 points to deal with, like straight away. I shouldn't have jumped onto that. I knew there was a spider shot around there. Oh, and then stuff, I guess. Okay, the Slosher is down, so that's a safe jump. Yeah, so, like, from splat zones in particular... Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Back anymore. In splat zones in particular, it's like, quick respawn just keeps you from, like, loss conditions. And because none of the other abilities in the game are particularly good, it means that, like, there's nothing else worth running. Oh shit, there's a roll! That's awkward. What's more awkward is the fact that somehow all of my teammates lived through that. Okay, that's a safe jump. Well, now. I got two. Yeah, swim speed's worth running, but like you only need like a main or so of quick respawn to get a good use out of it, and like that's the thing is oh shit. And yeah. Oh my team got fucking pushed off the map too. Oh my gosh. That's like wrong place, wrong time. Okay, no, don't go in! What are you doing? Oh my fuck. Well... I suppose we didn't have much choice, but still. Quick respawn isn't the same as a splat one. What are you talking about? So, like, anyway, so with quick respawn, the other thing is, on, like, tower control, Rainmaker, whatnot, people tend to push into your base and, like, die to you more often. So, like, if you've got a... So, there's kind of a downside to running quick respawn, which is that a lot of the time, when you're defending in those modes, you actually do get kills. And then, like, that's going to stop your quick respawn, and then you're going to get another kill, and then you're going to die anyway, that sort of thing. So it's not quite as strong on those modes unless you, like, play specifically for it. And even then, it's, like, a lot of the time, it is actually very worthwhile to go and, like, just stop the Rainmaker. So, on an individual basis, again, like, it's mainly for splat zones. There's an argument for, like, the other modes, but splat zones is the big, big thing with quick respawn. On a team basis, though, this is something I didn't talk about on my blog. On a team basis, what happens is that it sort of averages out, right? So, with, like, particularly high-level games, what tends to happen is there's kind of this... There kind of isn't a shutout scenario very often, because what tends to happen is, like, spawns get staggered and, like, teams don't wipe as often, and teams will, like, back up when they get picked, and, like, they won't all die at once. And because of that, it's very rare for one team to get, like, full control of an area. They always have to be sort of cautious. And what quick respawn does is it sort of... If you have it on your entire team, or, like, most of your team, what it means is that as people die, like, some of them are going to get kills, some of them aren't, and, like, some people are going to get the quick respawn, some of them aren't, and with that happening, then over the entire team, you start to, like, really see the effect. Like, one person might not necessarily get a lot out of it in a particular scenario, but there'll quite often just be cases where... Oh shit, I'm down. There'll quite often just be cases where, like, because the blaster had quick respawn, he was able to get back in and, like, get a kill on someone because, like, in that particular case, he hadn't got a kill and, like, so his quick respawn worked and, yeah. So it's like, it's not something you can plan for, it's just something that sort of helps you do things. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is a 90... Yeah, that's a 96 health, fuck. Okay, I gotta help him out because he's gonna get rushed. Oh, this... What am I doing? There's a mini over there. I didn't even see that guy. Staggered respawn is bad in general, but, like... What I'm getting at, though, is that staggered respawns are bad when you, like, lose your entire team gradually. So, like, right now, if we lost our 2 players right now, that me and the machine, then we'd have a problem. But, like, because we aren't dying, we've, like, still got control. So, like, we're avoiding the delayed wipe. Machine, please. This guy's gonna get rushed. We turn around and... Ah. Oh, there was another one? What the fuck? That looked like 5 missiles on me right there. Oh shit. My bad, teammate. Well done. Just to get... Okay, so what I was talking about before about the, like, delayed wipes. So, in order of, like, shit that you don't want, first thing is a full wipe, where you all go down basically at the same time, right? Because if that happens, the enemy team has full reign to just walk all over the map, just paint whatever the fuck they want. They can be as aggressive as they want, they can just take a beeline through mid, whatever. You have absolutely no control of what they do. The next worst thing is a delayed wipe, where all of your team dies, but it's like 2 people go down, and then they respawn, and then as they're sort of coming out of their base, the other 2 people die. That results in staggered spawns, where like you never actually have your full power on the map, but at least you have some presence. So like you can get bombs out, and like you can stay alive, and you can sort of prevent too much damage. Like you can't actually stop a push if it happens. If they just all group up and like run you 2 down, then you can't do anything and you have to run away. But at least you have sort of some ability to prevent them from just doing whatever they want. But that, of course, if it sort of becomes delayed wipe into delayed wipe into delayed wipe, where you just like go in 2 at a time and just constantly die, then that is really bad as well. And like from there, it's like, okay, you get a delayed wipe, but you get a couple of kills on the way in, then that's okay. That's less bad than a full delayed wipe where they got all 4 up. But like, what quick respawn does is, past that point, everything above like a delayed wipe that isn't, in terms of shit that's really bad, is mitigated by quick respawn. And it's also much less likely that a delayed wipe will happen as well, because like you're more likely to just have people in mid. I knew where he was, I just didn't know exactly where he was, so I couldn't direct him, and yeah. That's a safe jump, because it's Slotch's last guy. It's an okay trade when we're in control. Even though this guy's got quick respawn. But like, that stops his quick respawn, right? So he can't just suicide on his own and not get a kill. Holy shit, that direct. Damn. Oh, nice. Okay, I can't jump to that, but we're gonna get control back. And again, like, you can see they went all in for control there, and, like, we have a penalty now. But now we've also got control of that because they were too sloppy on their approach. No brush, no. Oh, you gotta kill him. Damn it, I'm saving. Oh fuck, no! Oh man, after the fucking heroics right there. How do I think the Neo Machine will fit? Very well, I think. I think the Neo Machine is just going to completely replace the vanilla machine, pretty much. Because Bomb Rush is too fucking strong. Assuming it keeps Bomb Rush, which I think it will. That's unfortunate. I don't know. I don't think he expected to lose his fucking bowler. That's what I was saying. I almost said bobbler. But yeah, I don't think he expected to lose his bowler there. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's another one. Holy fuck. Damn it. Oh shit, I think we lose. Yeah, I think we lose. Fuck. Like, I'm gonna go this way and just hope that they don't fucking kill my team. Okay, we don't quite lose. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I shot the wall. Damn. Yeah, I messed it up. No, machine gets Splat Rush now. Auto Rush has been moved over to the Tri-Niveau. But like, there's a ton of Bomb Rush weapons coming out that are just gonna basically break the game. Off the top of my head, let's see. There's Cerebrella, which gets Splat Bomb Rush with Toxic Mist. There is Neo Machine, which gets Point Sensor Splat Bombs. Neo Splash, which gets Burst Bomb Suctions. Oh, fuck. What else? I'm missing one. What? Tri-Niveau gets Splat Bomb and Auto Rush. I think one of the Tetra Dualies or something gets Splat Rush. I think the new Luna gets Splat Rush. I think... What else? I don't know, but there's like 6 Bomb Rush weapons coming and like 5 of them are good. Okay, so TC. What was I going to do on this? Okay, so the main problem I have on Manta Maria is I don't know how to fucking roll out. Like, I don't know what's fast. So I'm assuming it's like, you go down... Oh yeah, Bamboo, that's the one I was forgetting. Bamboo gets Burst Rush. I knew I was forgetting the Burst Rush one. Okay, so... I guess the rollout then is... Because my rollouts on this map are horrible, and that's part of why I'm bad at the map. So you go up here, you can sort of jump on people. And from here I can go across. Okay. So I need to just go up the fucking ramp more often rather than taking a right. Because my usual strat for this map is to roll out to right plat and then try to take cut as soon as possible. So like I'll come up over here and like shoot, you know, there's usually a forge or something around here, and I'll go down here and then like but the advantage to that being that if the guy at bunker doesn't see me and he's like still shooting, I can shoot up. And if he, but the problem is though, if I go this way and there's a guy at bunker, like a rapid, and he just sort of shoots in my direction, I'm dead. Yeah, every rollout feels slow on this map, but I think that one in particular. Yeah, anyway, humpback. And that last game, I actually did throw that. Like, not intentionally, obviously, but like, if I hadn't shot the wall and if I hit that spotter shot like I was supposed to, that would have been game. And the only reason I didn't see him is because I was paying too much attention to people who weren't doing anything. But that's always the problem when you're defending, is like, if you look at... if you look at, like, people who are just shooting off the ledge or whatever, like, yeah, you can pre-fire that with a blaster, but they aren't... Generally, they aren't going to be that stupid. And you're just going to get caught out by the guy who's going around the side. So... Also, on this map, the fucking rail on this map just is so fucking strong. I don't think there's any option other than going to the ink rail here. Unless you want to go, like, you know... So, like, if I roll out this way, I can get eyes on that. Pre-fire this. Can move in. Yeah. I don't know, I think a full right or zipline rollout is the way to go. I don't think you want to be, like, doing the usual sort of slosher thing where you're, like, over here you're trying to shoot over. I don't think it works very well with Vanilla Blaster. Alright. By the way, I'm gonna do this rotation for about an hour to an hour and a half, probably. Depends on how much I'm into it, I guess. Because what I want to do with this is just sort of get a better feel for this map, and then gradually, like, start, like, Manta Maria is the main one, because, like, I feel as though I can, once I'm in control, I'm okay, but if I'm too far, like, if I'm back in my spawn or whatever, I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So. Wait, is that a carbon? That's a fucking carbon. That's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, that wasn't happening. That was a bit of a bad push, and partly because I didn't... Like, I went in the street, and what I should have done is gone up and around. No, don't jump in, what the fuck? That was actually direct, the first shot. Well, I got an extra couple of points, that's nice. Kinda. That's one way to fuck it up. Oh my gosh, everyone's just ignoring the blaster nowadays. Fucking idiots, dude. Damn it. No, get the tower! Oh my gosh. If only we didn't have a carbon roller, dude. Probably dead. Okay, we got the kills. Okay, they fucked that up. Oh hey, we won. Yeah, I thought so. Fuck's sake, dude. Dude, I got the most turf in the game. Holy shit. We had a Clash and a Carbon, they had a 96. And a bad Dapple. That blaster was having some fun. No, that actually wasn't a hard carry. Well, it was a carry-ish in terms of kills, but like, yeah, there was some shit that happened there. I got 9 assists, not 12, but yes, I did get a lot of assists. In fairness, many of those assists were also things that I would have been able to clean up those kills myself. But, yeah. Honestly, though, I prefer having high assist numbers as part of my kills. I know people are like, oh, but you only got assists, but it's like, if you're not using armor, those assists mean that you did the right thing, as in, like, you stayed with your team, and you helped them get kills, and you kept them alive. Like, that's what assists mean. Assists are a very good thing to have. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I'm doing this because I want to fuck up the Hydra. Get the fuck out of here! Damn, I couldn't get inside it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. He went too close. God damn it. I thought that was the rapid or something. Okay, I'm not jumping that guy. Oh shit, that's a Hydra! Oh no! My teammate ran away. Yeah, that was a bit of a bad play with the bubbles. I thought the, like, I'd already made up my mind to do that, and then I saw the bubbles coming, I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, that was... I should have just got out. No, don't stand in front of the fucking ink jet, dude. Holy shit. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Worst special to fight if it were infinite. I mean... How infinite are we talking here? Like... Because if you had infinite armor, you would... Oh, well, I guess there's the bleed through with armor. But like, if you had to fight literally infinite armor, that would be impossible for like most weapons in the game. And yes, that one guy KO'd because the last defender was a Hydra who was standing under the tower. Constant Stingray actually wouldn't be too bad. Constant Missiles would be fucking cancer. Constant Bomb Rush and Constant Bubbles would, like, how do you even have infinite bubbles? Do they just, like, constantly fucking appear and you have to just hope to hell that they don't pop in your face when you have to recover ink? Yeah, infinite missiles would be... Like, okay, so if you've got infinite armor where, like, every time you fight someone they have armor at the start of the fight, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Like, so, like, if, for example, if it acts like normal armor, where, like, the duration ticks down for the person who used it, and, like, they can't start charging it again until they've either lost their own armor or until the duration runs out, then actually infinite armor wouldn't be too bad because you would combat it the same way you fight normal, like, chained armors. Infinite splashdown I don't think is even, like, how does that even work? Infinite... Oh, this... Yeah, I'm gonna take my right roll out because there's an E-looter. He's gonna almost certainly... Oh, of course it's a roller. Oh, well, he shot me. Yeah, if you had missiles raining on you literally the entire game, you would have problems. Oh, what? thought I was far enough around the corner to get that. Come on, Enzap. You can do it. Oh my gosh, hit the thing. Okay, so I am a colossal fuck-up. K-Bot? No. Don't even joke about that shit. Well, this is awkward. If only we didn't have a Hydra on our team. I suppose they have an E-Leader. Oh, mother! Oh! I keep fucking destroying this guy. Oh no, he destroyed me. Oh no, the E-Leader. Oh, fucking E-Leader. Go away. You're not even relevant. More than it's definitely E-Leaders. Like, or rather, I'd rather be on the team with the Hydras. I'd rather be going against the E-Leaders. Oh, what the fuck? I hate that. Oh, well, we lose. Also, as Clan Blitz, again, I would rather be on the team with the Hydras. Hydra is a better weapon than E-Leader. E-Leader is fucking terrible. Bitch, game, no. You put me on a team with a fucking Hydra. What do you expect? What did you expect? Like, it's not allowed. It's not acceptable. I did feed a bit, but how did the E-Leader never die? Holy fuck. I didn't make my own goals clear cut because I didn't want to make my own goals clear cut. That rant was basically, this is what the problem is, and I'm solving it. I'm not fucking going into details at this point because I don't see any need to. Ah. Oh, is this a problem? Yeah, okay, I'm dead. I play at +3, not +5. And no, I did not delete my thread. Oh, this roller, fuck. And yeah, it was mostly just like, someone said like, oh hey, the fucking community just doesn't fucking, I don't even remember what they said exactly. But it was like, it was one of those things where someone decided that the community is like just some subset of the community, whatever, instead of, you know, the actual community. And I was like, no, that's not how this works. Oh, that's what it was. It was like so for some reason people have this idea that like everyone has the same, oh, holy shit, that everyone has the same access to resources to like learn things as everyone else. So like people are saying, oh well, you know, when I was learning Splatoon I did this and this, and it's like, well, congratulations, you had access to things that other people don't. Okay, well I'm doing this. I am alive. Oh, damn it. How do I fix the problems? Again, I have an idea in mind. I am very confident it will work, but I'm not going to fucking talk about it. Because, like, I've tried talking about it in the past, but it's very apparent that people just don't have a fucking clue how to handle this kind of thing. Holy shit, the points. Oh wow, our Enzap actually did get a ton of kills. I went 10 and 5, the Enzap went 16 and 5. Like, okay, so the problem is, or rather the reason, there's a couple of reasons I have for not, like, actually giving details about the shit that I'm doing. First thing is, I've given details before, actually, and, like, it's not as though I'm, like, keeping them completely secret or anything like that. What it is that, for the most part, if I, like, give details out about what I'm doing, there's... Well, first of all, I don't, like, want people fucking talking to me about it and, like, trying to give me ideas and shit. Because the fact is, I've been designing this and, like, figuring out how to actually solve this problem for a very long time, well before Splatoon was even thought of. And, like, it's very much a thing that I know what I'm talking about. Where I know what I'm talking about. Like, I've done the research, I've done everything, you know, by the book, I guess. So, like, putting the details out public just seems kind of pointless, right? The second thing is that if I give details about what I'm doing, it sort of creates expectations for it. So, like, let's say I tell you guys that I'm making this application that lets you basically, you know, let's say I'm creating stat.inc. Let's say I tell you, okay, well, I think that the community needs more access to good statistics and all that sort of shit, so we're going to make this thing that, like, tracks your statistics, all that sort of stuff. And then, like, it comes out, and people are like, yo, why the fuck do I have, like, I thought this was automatic, like, why do I have to give you my stats, you know, all that sort of shit? When did I think blasters would be dead? Hello? I said range blaster wasn't going to be very good because of the health change, but they are not dead. Anyway. So, the point is, though, that if I start talking about what I'm doing, then it creates false expectations. And thirdly, on a more personal kind of side of things, is the more I talk something up, the less likely I am to actually finish it. Because, it's a mental thing with the way my motivation, whatever, works. It's quite annoying to explain. Quite difficult to explain. But, whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit. Okay, I just sort of died. What is going on? Okay, analyze missiles. Out? No. Oh no! Fuck! He kept walking at me. I have literally never played a good Gluga dualies before, so I have no idea. Like, I just didn't recognize that was actually a threat, what he was doing. Like, just pre-firing the corner like that. Yeah, I'm sure, like, I guess it's not accurate, but it's like, one way of looking at it is that if I start talking about something, my brain starts sort of treating it as though it's actually progress, and I stop actually doing things that I need to be doing instead. It's not like a particularly accurate way of looking at it, but it's like, that's probably the best analogy I can make for anyone who doesn't have the same kind of thing. Oh no, he got me! Did I splash down to fill my tank? No, I think I did it preemptively. I've just been getting in the habit of doing preemptive splashdowns to, like, not die in certain situations, or, like, if I think that, Actually, that's really interesting, Scrossel. I think that's actually... Like I said, it's not the exact thought process that's going through my head when I talk about stuff that I'm doing, but, like, it is very similar. Like, on principle, I don't like talking about how my brain works. it's just a thing. But no, like, this... Like, I am actually working on this thing. Like, I've been... Like, I've actually got, like, concrete designs for basically everything now. Like, data flow, all that sort of shit as well, not just front end. So, it shouldn't be too long before... Like, the actual thing that I'm making is very simple. It's just that, like... the way it's composed is the important part rather than the actual, like, the complexity of it. Do I think it's the most balanced it's ever been? Well, Splatoon 2, yes. I don't know about Splatoon 1. I think Splatoon 1 had better balance in the sense that there were more, like, options. But... Yeah, no, I'm not actually talking about... Fuck. What I'm saying is that, like, I am actually working on it. Like, it's not a problem of... saying, like, what it is that I'm making and then not actually... Like, I've actually got everything concrete. Like, it's not as though I'm just fucking talking out my ass. The thing with Splatoon 1's balance is that, like, if you... all the playstyles were balanced. It wasn't so much weapon balance, it was playstyle balance. So, like, if you wanted to play a backliner, you had several really good options. You had Bento Splatterscope, you had Heavy Remix, you had Heavy Deco, you had Hydra, Custom Hydra. You even had Vanilla Hydra to a degree, though I don't think anyone ever really played it. But, like, you had a ton of options, and they were all actually good, right? Then, if you wanted to play sort of midliner, you had Cherry H3, you had 96 Deco, you had L3D, I guess you could say. Grim Range. You had Slosher to a degree. Slosher Deco, I should say. Like, there were a bunch of options that you had. Like, there were all sorts of things that were good enough to sort of function as part of a solid team. I am so dead. Okay, I'm not dead. Oh shit, that's a splatter shot. I thought that was a charger, dude. God damn it, lost it. That's the other problem with Ninja Squid is you can't survive situations like that. No, Jet was horrible. But yeah, so anyway, you go through the list. There's just a ton of options for every weapon class, every play style. Like, no matter whether you want it to be super aggro or super super conservative. Like, there were always things that you could do. Shit. Damn it. I didn't think you'd actually do that so quickly. Damn it. Damn it, fuck! I knew he was gonna do that and I fucking didn't splash down in time. No! Not happening. Oh damn it, I'm dead. That was some streak. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win. We can't get past this fucking checkpoint. Yeah, 13 and 7. I did feed a little bit though, but if you use Clash, fuck you. Yeah. No, I honestly think that the problem with Clash is the Stingray. It has nothing to do with the weapon itself. It's kind of like the machine in that, like, it has a Stingray and it doesn't ever want to leave the front lines. Problem is, though, that it's also not good enough as a blaster to warrant using it over the machine. So, I don't even know what the Clash Neo gets. I, like, literally just don't care. I'm dead. Fucking range boss turned around. I thought the machine was going to be like chasing me, but oh, this is going to be awkward. I thought that he was further back. I need to stop misreading the fucking. I thought he was on our snipe. Like, I just misread the map there. Oh, shit! Fucking blaster. Run speed. And that is why you don't fucking splash down into blaster sorry, that is why you don't... words. That is why you don't raw splash down. Like, you make sure that they're going to actually get the... oh, sorry, get hit. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, I got someone. Holy shit, sniper. And the entire team booyahs. Holy shit, that's great. Oh my gosh. That was fun. I wasn't even gonna fucking booyah. I was actually just going to say booyah to that. Like, and then my entire team did the same thing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, hello, that works. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Dude, that charger. He didn't even get that many kills, but that one fucking shot, and he's just straight to the fucking top of Twitter, dude. Dude, what the fuck? There's a guy in my lobby. That's got 63 prestige, dude. Hello? Question mark? Sub 9. I don't think they... Well, I think there was a booyah. And then the roller was like, sup, and then my dude was already on tower. Damn. Oh, that's the same fucking sniper, dude. Shit. Oh, fucking... Holy shit. What am I doing? I just shot him in the fucking feet. There's like a tiny little blip of fucking raised ground there, and I just shot that instead of him. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Keep fucking shooting the edge of the wall. Really? Okay, I fucking hate not having Ninja Squid. Oh, sorry, Swim Speed. Ninja Squid just slows me down way too fucking much, and I keep misjudging situations because of it. Fuck. Please shoot him? Okay. Oh my. That is a thing that happened. This fucking sniper keeps getting these ridiculous fucking clutches. He's not even a god, like, he's missing a lot of his shots, it's just that he happens to get crazy shit all the time. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a spider shot, okay, I was gonna say, that should not have killed me. Oh, the ball. Oh, that was a horrible game from me. fucking feeding and doing stupid things. I should have stayed on the tower till it cleared the fucking bunker. Because that spot on the tower is kind of like Flounder Heights, where the towers... Oh my gosh, fucking kill me now. That was like every single time I went in to try and do something, I'd just find myself in a bad situation. Holy hell, that was terrible. Okay, let's try that again. This time without fucking feeding. Like, that was... Fuck, I have no fucking excuse for how bad that was. Okay, so... The charge is on the other team, but now I've got the selection. What? Where is everyone? Playing like a retard. This guy's already seen me. And he's out. Sniper, pay attention, holy shit. I keep standing in curling ponds, dude. Holy shit, that was some pre-fire. Oh my gosh, let me up the fucking wall, dude. Knew he was fucking doing that. No! Fuck! That was it. If I'd got that kill, we won. Fuck, dude. I fucking threw the defense and the fucking push. I hate games like that. Anyway. It's pretty clear, though, that what I'm doing to open on Manta Maria is bad. And on Humpback, I'm not really conducive to a push, because I can go on massive kill streaks and not actually get anything done. And I'm not very good on the defense, because we keep fucking crumbling. Which is fair enough, because I don't think I've actually played Pump Track TC before. Like, the new TC, that is. What charges need is something, like, similar to a bamboo, where they can just paint a large, sort of, square area, or rectangular area. So, like, the idea that I keep bouncing around is, like, having a second charge level, like, sort of in between, like, below the current one, where, like, you just sort of charge for 20 frames, and you get, like, your max range, but you don't have the full damage. Just as, like, it makes it kind of similar to a bamboo, but then, like, the bamboo becomes this thing that, like, charges super quick, but doesn't actually have a second charge level or whatever. But, like, the cool thing about that is that you can then make charges, like, you can give charges both the ability to paint and also the ability to, like, double tap shot at max range. Which, like, we already know from the bamboo that double tap shotting is fucking terrible, so it's not going to be overpowered, but it will bring charges into sort of a better place. And that is definitely the Zizzy. Okay, let's not die to a dynamo. Time dead. Fuck. Blast is still over there, my dude. Oh no. That was... oh my gosh, that stingray. Oh, E-leader, holy fuck, hello. I just zoned out for a second. The fuck charger? Yeah, it is the same E-leader. Like I said, it's not particularly active at the moment in Japan. Oh, I guess people are waking up now, but like, it's not a very active sort of time of the day when I tend to play ranked. so I tend to get the same people over and over. Yeah, that's the problem with Dynamo. Actually, Dynamo, it's interesting because Dynamo and Dapple Dualies are both getting a lot of use in Japan. Not, like, meta-defining use, but, like, they are getting a fair bit. Oh my gosh, let me out. Get rused upon! Oh, fuck. I hate it when, like, I do something and it goes exactly the way I want it to. Or rather, the way I plan it to. And then, like, a fucking just something happens and it's like, oh no. And then I just start shooting the ground because I'm bad at blasters. Oh no! There's a guy below. Team? There is... Team? Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Hello? No! Team! Land! On the tower! Push it 2 points! Oh no! It's not gonna... Ah! We aren't gonna be able to reach the fucking tower, dude! Oh, we got the lead! Holy shit! That E-Litter tried so fucking hard, dude. He was trying so hard to win that game. Oh my fuck. Wait, the Slosher got literally 0 kills? What? Cat and Kitten, if you're trying to get viewers on your stream, firstly, 30 to 60 minutes isn't really enough. Because, like, what's going to happen is you're just going to... Like, your viewers gradually build up, right? So, like, when I first start streaming, normally I'll get up to, like, 20 viewers pretty quick, but for me to actually hit, say, 50, or when I was still popular, like, 100, or still active, I should say, then, like, I'll get to 100, like, after about an hour and a half of streaming at least. So, like, right now, I've been streaming for, like, 3 hours, so I'm at 40 viewers. But, the other thing with streaming is if you're trying to break into like a small game like Splatoon, all you really need to do is have like a couple of key sort of things in your stream title. So like if you're playing S Plus solo, you put like S Plus in your stream title, and people will come watch. And like what else? If you're recording with like a webcam, don't bother, like at all. Like seriously, if you're playing and your stream is from a webcam, just don't. What else? Generally, like assuming you've got some kind of like decent quality, like you've set your stream up properly, like you've got your microphone working, all that sort of stuff, then people will come and watch. You just need to make sure that you actually like sit down and play for like a decent session. I'm gonna try jumping mountain bunker. Or that could happen. Is this guy actually from the fucking fake Divinity? Oh gosh. What is going on? Oh no. I didn't even know they had a rapid fuck. Oh my gosh, stop being retarded, team. Yeah, just because you win a 1v3 doesn't make it not retarded. Well, I'm dead. Holy shit, he got me. Get the tower! Yeah, but these guys aren't bad enough. How? Hello? Did all of them just run out of ink simultaneously? Oh my gosh. Let's do it! Well, I'm dead. Because, yeah, the armors. Oh shit. I didn't have a particularly good game there, to be fair. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize we had a brawler. Japan is so cool. Sure, buddy. Yeah, Japan actually has good players. Unlike, you know, America. Yeah, like I said, I had a really bad game there, so it wasn't really helping. I'm just curious as to how some fucking fake Divinity team guy got into my lobby. All I've heard about that team is, like, nothing good. Well, it's that E-Leader again. This time, let's see if he's on our team. Oh, there he is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I only got one of them. Okay, nice. Oh no, is that a range blaster? No, okay, I just misjudged. Oh my gosh, this E-Leader! He's a fucking god, what the fuck? I mean, I'll take it. That E-Leader is just a fucking god, dude. I don't even... Like, he's not even using a fucking he's not even using a scopeless one, like, he's actually using a scope D-leader. He's just standing still and he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna hit this shot. Oh, right, we hadn't cleared mid yet. Oops. Oh, we win. Holy shit. Late as if. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand rollouts in this map a bit better. Because it's like, there's a lot of conditional shit, so... But yeah, I think I'm starting to get it. Do I like Custom Blaster? Yes, actually I do. I actually didn't realize how much Special Power does for Inkjet until I tried it out and like actually saw the hitboxes and shit. Because like, the little known thing about the Inkjet is that the Special Power buff to its AoE actually affects the 50 damage radius. So like, if you hit someone with an Inkjet that has Special Power, and it's like close, it's like a close shot, it used to be that you had to basically go for either directs or 4-shot kills, but now it's like, you just go for 2-shot kills. Like, it's actually a nice middle ground, and you can still get your directs, obviously, but it's actually really fucking sick. So, anyway, I'm gonna do one last game, and I'm gonna use my proper gear. And suppose that. Now that I actually have it. Oh, actually, better idea. Dude, what the fuck? In that last game I got the most paint. What? Oh! Oh, damn. Oh shit. Oh, he died to the ink! The ink storm, holy fuck. Running, running, running. Am I pushing you? Yes. Oh my gosh! Do I use motion controls? Yes. I use motion controls at... Oh gosh. I use motion controls at plus... Oh, fuck you, dude. Sorry. I use motion controls at +3 sensitivity. Okay. I love how, through all that, we just didn't get a push. Oh, wait, never mind. Let's do it! Let's do it, team! Hooah! Oh, lovely. Oh my gosh. Oh shit, there's a bomb. Okay, let's just not throw. Mine. Oh my gosh. It makes such a huge difference having swim speed. Like it's there's no comparison when you have swim speed with your fucking ninja squid. Holy shit. Alright. That's all, folks. Let's see. Okay, so I should be streaming, maybe not necessarily daily, but for realsies, I am actually going to be streaming though, because I'm going to be doing this sort of thing from here on out, where I'll sort of wake up, I'll pick a couple of rotations that I want to play. I'm going to be avoiding the fuck out of Clan Blitz, mind you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get on. I'm going to have a plan for like what I want to actually learn, what to, and play and all that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and try and work on my just aim, on my where I'm going on the map, all that sort of stuff. So yes, like I said, that is that. That is all, folks. I may as well stream someone. Words. Host someone. Splatoon 2 on Twitch. There we go. Let's take a look. Alright.